Hi, this is Masenya of Masenya Attorneys Incorporated, a law firm based in Centurion, Republic of South Africa. We boast 24 years of legal practice in the areas of commercial and tax laws. My professional team and I have over the years proved great success in assisting numerous clients with a myriad of commercial and tax matters involving millions of rands. We are skilled, experienced, qualified, and have the capacity to assist you. Email us at clients@cntlaw.co.za or call us 011-318-6592 or 084-383-7747. All consultations are strictly by appointment.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to Solomon's Temple. I'm Uncle Solomon. Good to be with you, and I hope you're doing very well today. I would want to encourage you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out some of the videos we've made over time. Just trying to look at different angles to Christian issues, Christian leadership, abuses within the church. How do we hold leaders accountable? And this is what we're really all about. If you're interested in getting some sort of YouTube training, coaching, please reach out to me using the number here. Please reach out to me if you're interested in getting coached and mentored through this. There's a lot of opportunities to create content using your passion, your gift to make money via YouTube. So please do reach out to me if you're interested. Yeah, I see some of you guys here already. Zach says watching from Nigeria. Good to see you, Zach. Gwen Lamini, awesome to have you here. Boyd Bekifa, he say he's coming and them uncle. Well, let's find out what's going on. I've been trying to investigate who these pastors really are, but I'm still trying to get the identity of who they are. But as soon as I do that, I will let you know. But this is a story that is not new. I think because of social media, we're beginning to see a lot of this sort of like brainwash, threats, the craftiness in making people feel guilty about not helping the pastor or the pastors not giving to the pastors. We're beginning to see more and more of it online. And that's good because we need to know. I know churches, that they would basically force you every birthday of the pastor, they will basically force you to give. They will tell you how much to give. Even if it means you go take a loan from the bank, you have to give. They threaten you basically. So there's no like spirit-led giving around that at all, right? Every year, different ministries and churches have Pastors Appreciation Day. I have a problem with Pastors Appreciation Day, not because it's not a good way to really appreciate the pastors, but because it's actually used for totally different reasons, right? It's totally used. We need to appreciate each other, not just the pastors. That's important. So I'm going to show you a video of this pastor, who is a pastor's wife also, basically threatening, sending curses, saying God should punish those who never gave towards the birthday, and also even went as far as calling them wicked. Is that right? Watch this video a little bit. Let's see it and see what really actually happened.
What they say, Prophet Power, news A, B, and C, let's put money together. Even my birthday, some of you refuse to contribute. May God punish you. Because you are wicked. Unless you don't.
Did you hear that? Even my birthday, some of you refuse to contribute. God punish you. You are wicked, definitely. For some reason, I just feel like this pastor is a Nigerian. Because Nigerians have to know how to say God punish you. They don't understand the gravity of that, how much authority our words carry, even if we're joking. Let's do it again.
You have the wisdom of the world. When they say, Prophet Power, Miss A, B, and C, let's put money together. Even my birthday, some of you refuse to contribute. May God punish you. Because you are wicked. Unless you don't have.
Okay, she said unless you don't have. So even if I have and I feel not to give to you and use it for something else, I am wicked, right? So should I be giving every single year? What if I say this year I'm not going to give to you, I'm going to do something else with it, give somewhere, or I have some pressing issues? I cannot.
When I stand here, I preach. Some of you come to my office, you disturb me with prayers and everything. Give money for us.
So now she's trying to make them feel guilty. I stand here, I preach, you come to my office for counseling. I give, I give you, I support you and all that. So it's more like a transaction. I give you all of this. You also need to give me something. Should it be a transaction? Should it be a transaction? Let's watch that again.
When I stand here, I preach. Some of you come to my office, you disturb me with prayers and everything. Give money for us to celebrate Pastor Cecilia. It's not.
So I pray for you and all that. Give money. So it has become almost like transaction. She's really getting angry here.
Like I'm coming to give the money. It's for the food that you are coming to eat yourself. Some of you gave nothing and you ate like a pig and can't take away. I will say it, if you are angry, change. Because if it was you and they come to me, I will give freely. Because you are a member and so I will look after you. But when it comes to your pastors, you don't want to know because you are selfish. You are only thinking about yourself. That is the wisdom of the world. Somebody that has the wisdom of God will be there for one another. When you don't have, I give you. When I know that you are struggling, I give you the little that I have. Because that shows that I'm a kingdom.
Definitely, that's good. I'm glad they do that, right? And I'm not disputing the fact that that's a good thing to do, any sort of like a church community. But the problem for me is the approach. There's so much anger saying, I did all of this for you guys. You should do this for us. Is there really a place for that? Or maybe let's ask this question, right? What have they been teaching these people? Because the sermon, the teaching, the preaching that you do from the pulpit is supposed to motivate people to understand that. So what's the problem here?
Because it's when I was hungry, did you feed me?
So she's trying to bring a quote, a phrase from scripture. When I was hungry, when did you feed me? When I was hungry, you never fed me. But you have to understand the context of that scripture, right? We're not talking, he's not talking about a pastor and his congregation. No. Let's look at the actual location, the actual context of that. Because a lot of what we see today, you can see a pastor will take a scripture. Once he takes a scripture, he will quote the scripture, but every other thing he says after the scripture is just about his revelation. It's not according to actually the words, the word that is there, the way that it is. And that's the problem that we have a lot now.
So if you're sitting here and you cannot pay something towards your pastor's celebration or your pastor's whatever, why are you here? You're a devil.
You're a devil. Why are you here? You're a deco, right? So this is a birthday we're talking about, guys. We're not talking about the pastor being in some intensive care unit, ICU, somewhere in hospital where he needs money to pay for his bill, medical bill, or he's been kicked out of his home where he doesn't have enough money to pay for his rent or whatever. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the birthday. And she's so angry this way, calling people wicked, asking God to punish them.
This is why pastors are bitter minus me, because I'm not relying on nobody's money. Because 90% of it was paid by my husband. Can we clap for that?
She's not relying on anybody's money, but just a while ago she says, you guys don't even give me anything. You come to my office, I pray for you guys, I help you guys and all that. What a contradiction, isn't it?
90% of it was paid by my husband. Can we clap for that? So I said to the girl, there are some people, please, when it comes to me, don't ask them anything for me, personally. Do not ask them to contribute anything for me. Because if I know, I will take it and give it back to you. Because I know it's not coming from a good heart.
Yeah, she's venting all of this, guys, and it's just very clear that that it's just not scriptural, guys. It's just not scriptural. From the attitude to the justification of it, to almost manipulating people, making them feel guilty, putting fear, all of that out there just for them to give for a birthday. We're talking about birthday here, of all things. So I wonder how she's going to vent if they run into a situation where they do not have enough money to pay their rent, and the members of the church couldn't put together money for them. How is she going to vent? Definitely she's going to leave the church, close down the church. I think we need to learn to communicate people appropriately and not manipulate people. A lot of what she said is true, but how she says it is totally not right. So we need to learn to communicate these things, and we need to learn to stay with scriptures. We cannot just go and take a scripture from somewhere that is talking about certain things to a totally different audience, and we bring it into certain things with totally different audience. It's not like they don't have a home, they don't have a car, they don't have a job, they don't have extra money, but they want you to give. Maybe she's just being a wife. But guys, a lot of these manipulations happen in churches, especially towards the end of the year and early in the new year, where we have all these pastors' appreciation stuff. There's some churches literally force you. They say, okay, if you're a deacon or an elder in the church, you're going to give 100,000. If you are a church worker, you're going to give 50. If you are a pastor of a certain branch, your branch needs to bring 1 million. They do that. What have we become?